Welcome back to the Curling Champion Tours here in Bern at the 45th International Ladies Cup. We have a very nice game tonight. We will see Team USA Erika Brown against Team Sweden Annette Norberg. I'm Mark Staley, hosting this interesting game, and next to me is Bastian Wies. How are you, Bastian?
I'm great, thank you. I'm looking forward to this certainly really interesting matchup between Erika Brown and Annette Norberg.
That is true. I mean, when you like to have some famous names, it's always that when somebody talks about Annette Norberg, about Sweden, I don't know how many titles she already got when you summarize the European, the World Champion, and whatever Swedish nationalship. So I think we got really a heavy name in the curling industry, right?
Yeah, that's certainly true. And it's not only Annette Norberg, it is also her third, Sissy Östlund, who, especially in junior days, was also very successful. So it's a team full of experience, and certainly always a team which you have to take into consideration when looking at the tournament.
Well, that's nice. Looking at now, they just start. We are right in the beginning. So Annette Norberg is number 1, Sarah Carlson. They are playing in the blue rocks. Here we can see a very nice sliding. So tell me, Bastian, what is now in the beginning? What strategy they follow for the moment?
Well, at the start, it's certainly very important for both teams to get used to the ice, to see how much curl there is, and the most important thing is not to get into trouble right at the start. Because if your opponent scores a couple of points right at the start, it's really hard to catch up. And so you're playing it easy, play a lot of takeouts at the start, try to get used to the ice, and just don't take any risks.
Well, especially in the ice of Bern, I think it's famous that the ice in Bern curls a lot. So it's always that takeout for the moment is the better side than, let's say, trying draws or freeze or whatsoever. Huh?
Yeah, that is certainly true. But a lot of curl here in Bern also makes it difficult to play takeouts, because playing takeouts on straight ice is a bit easier, because if you're near the stone, you will hit it if it's straight. If it curls and you're a bit slow, you will always over curl. So that's always also a risk if you play a takeout.
Well, we see now that Annette Norberg is just looking for takeout, not giving a lot of ice, and yeah, I think it's nice. It's a kind of hit and stay, yeah.
Yeah, we'll stick around, yes.
So we hope we can welcome many viewers, especially from the United States, as there is Erika Brown. And when I look back now, it's around midday in the United States, so I hope we got a lot of spectators and looking for a very interesting game. So both teams are already in their 5th play. It's tough when you think, Bastian. In 2 days they have so many games to play. Huh?
Yeah, that's quite an accomplishment. And it's not going to be the last one either.
Well, so hopefully, yeah.
Well, it's SWE road, so they still have games to go, whether they lose or not. So it's still quite a lot of games, because 8 ends, 2 hours. If you multiply that, that makes already 10 hours on the ice this weekend so far, and it's gonna go on like this.
Well, it's easy, because the winner of this game will play the quarterfinals tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Swiss time. Again, very early. So it's always that both teams like to win, that they can advance in the quarterfinal. What the loser will play tomorrow as well, I would have to check, but will go into the C group. And will play actually, sorry, thank you to say, will play actually just after the game. So it's really tough. I mean, they have just to stay on the ice and play at 8:30 p.m. Swiss time.
Yeah, and it's certainly hard if you have to think of 4 hours in which you have to concentrate again and play the shots, even though the simple, some of the shots will be really simple. But if you're on the ice for that big amount of time, it's still quite difficult to keep your concentration up.
So I see that they talk about 9.5, 10. What is this exactly, Bastian?
9.5 or 10, that is a takeout weight, which means how fast a takeout is played. It's measured in seconds between the 2 hog lines, which are the 2 thick black lines. From when it's crossed the first one to the crossing of the second one, they have stopwatches where they can stop the time. And in the end, they know, well, that was a takeout with 9.5 seconds. And if you play them the same way, they will curl the same, so you can judge better where to give ice.
So in that case, teamwork is very important, right?
Yes, that's certainly essential. Curling is a sport of communication. If you have a quiet curling team, that is not going to succeed. And yes,
we have seen the first miss, huh?
Yeah, you see it here. The first over curl of this evening.
Exactly what you said is the curl. It curled a lot, so it really. And this is called a biter. I mean, to let the people the understanding, each stone just biting the house. The house means the surface. The color is 1 point, huh?
Well, only if there is no opposition stone which is placed better in the rings. If there is no stone, as there is right now, then the stone in the house, which we will see later on, would count.
Exactly. So in other words, let's say 1 miss, and now Team United States, Erica Brown, has the opportunity to ride 2 stones, right?
Well, since Annette Norberg has the hammer, it's not sure that Erica Brown will score. It's possible, but the most probable outcome of this end will most likely be that Annette Norberg will have to score 1, which means that she is forced to take only a single. And that is certainly an advantage for the US team to get the hammer to their side.
What I've seen now is a very interesting strategy now. They are trying to do a freeze.
Yes, what they pretty much try is put their own stone directly onto the other stone. So if you hit, so if USA decides to hit the blue stone, it's not going to go out because the red one prevents it. But now it came up a bit long, and unfortunately for Sweden, of course, the US team is now able to remove that stone as well.
So let's say Team Norberg can play this strategy because Annette has the last rock, so it's possible that they take a bit more risk, huh?
Yes, that's certainly true, because if you take a single in the first, it's not that big of a problem. And if you can't score at use, so 2 stones in the first end, that's always a big advantage, because two stones in the first end always gives you some confidence. But yes, it is not a problem if they have to take 1 at the end.
Okay.
Yep. What'd you get?
So what happened? Again, a curl. Maybe a bit too much curl that it hits even the blue rock at the end a bit.
Yes, she got a bit lucky there that the blue rock didn't stick around in the house. It's not a problem for her that her own rock was removed from play, because she only needs 2 stones in the house to put pressure on Annette Norberg. But a third one would even have make the pressure higher. But Annette Norberg's going to hit this one and probably score one afterwards if she makes the final shot.
Neil! Jump! 9-7! Nej! 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 9-7! Nej! Jag lägger kjapp. Okej. Det är bra.
Well, now I understand a bit Swedish. Nej probably means no or nine. Huh?
Yes, probably. She was calling the sweepers off not to sweep, because if you sweep a stone, especially a takeout, it keeps a straighter way. Which would mean in this case, if it didn't curl as much as it did, it would probably just have hit the red stone, but also have left the house, which is not what you want, because so you take yourself the opportunity, in case of a miss of Erica Brown, to score 2.
9.5! Yep. Whoa. 9.5! Yep. 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 Whoa. Yep. Yes. 10. Yes. Samma fart.
Yep. Oj, förlåt, sorry.
Samma fart.
Yep.
Ren. Wow, nej!
Rent.
Samma fart.
Tyngre.
Ren.
Rent. Aning tyngre.
Wow.
Rent.
Nej, 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 nej. Bra, bra.
Well, there we go. First end is with a stone for Sweden, 1-0. We are here at the Curling Champions Tours in the
Det är bra.
Curling Hall in Bern at the Ladies Cup. What do you think, Bastian, about the first end? Was interesting, right?
Yes, it was probably not the most exciting end we have seen, but that is what you expect for of a first end. Absolutely normal, nothing special, no risk being taken by both teams. Nobody got into big trouble, and this is actually a usual first end on a from a certain level on, where you don't take too many risks in the first end.
85-90.
Okay, so Sweden will begin.
Bra fart.
Bra fart.
Ligger 6.
So we take the
Ligger rakt.
occasion to present the players.
Ja, behöver greppa.
I mean, for some curling professionals, they all know the people already in advance, but it's very nice that we can have some more information about
Här då.
the players. Bastian, you can go ahead.
Here we have the lead of the US team, Anne Swisshelm. Her major success is certainly the participation in the Olympic Games. Now here we have Jessica Schultz, who is a physical therapy assistant and was on the 2006 Olympic team. Third, we have Debbie McCormick, one of the routiners here in the team, a 2003 world champion and also participant in the 2010 Olympic Games. And as a skip, we have our physician assistant Erica Brown, who also was part of an Olympic team a couple of years ago, 98. Sorry.
So Facebook team e.brown. You get more information about their tournament, where they're gonna play. If you feel to get some more information. Hey, already second miss. Yeah, I'm still biting the rock.
Yes, it is still biting, but now we're in the situation as we were before. Just the difference is now Sweden does not have the hammer, which can turn out to be a problem in the end. Now Erica Brown decides to play the freeze again, I would think.
Well, I think they listen to you because now they changed the strategy.
No, she sticks to it.
Still freeze. Now very important, the curl. You can see now actually what they expect in these 42, 43 meters of length of the curling, or how much curl the rock will take, because the idea is to freeze right on the top of the blue one.
Where is it?
Needs it.
3. Okay, just play the guard. 2. Just a 3. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Make it curl a bit. Leave it short.
Yes,
though.
yes.
Leave it short.
Yes, yes.
Whoa.
Well, do you think we... Okay, let's go quick to the Swedish team. Sarah Carlson lead, started curling in the year 2000 and already world champion 2011. Second, Sabina Kraup, young curler as well. The idol, Usain Bolt. The third, we have Sissi Östlund, young person. I mean, when you compare the age of the Swedish team again with the American team, the idol is Glenn Howard, big curling player, and Annette Norberg. What else I can say? She's really the most successful player, I think, at least in this tournament here. One thing which is maybe was interesting before was about the profession of one American, which is a curling player. So she used the profession as a curling player. Bastian, do you see yourself once as a professional curling player?
Myself being a junior playing curling, that is of course a dream. But it is really difficult to become a professional curler. Here in Switzerland there is, I think, exactly one team which is totally professional. And it needs a lot of effort. You need great sponsoring, and it's not easy to raise all the funds to really afford that. And it takes a lot of hard work to get there.
Well, you say you're a student at the moment, right?
Yes, I'm still at school.
So this can be a kind of professional curling player as well.
Yes, of course, it can be. But you certainly, at the moment at least, don't get rich from it.
Well, do it like Annette Norberg and you get maybe the sponsors, because it is so important in the curling sport. Okay, sorry, coming back to the game. Very interesting now. They have tried to do a freeze, but I think still Team Sweden will tap this red one.
Bra Sabina.
Nice done, and now having a guard, which is a very nice result.
Well, being hidden behind this guard is maybe not such a big advantage as one could think, since Annette Norberg doesn't have the last rock in this end. If the US-American team manages now to put one stone directly onto the nose of this hidden shot, then it's going to be very difficult for Annette Norberg to get that one out and to prevent further trouble.
Yep. Room, room.
We'll see.
Room, lots of room. Just 5. 5. We need to go in. Lots of room yet. 4. Yep. We're 5. Yeah, go ahead. Yep. 5. Yep. Well, no, you're right.
Surprisingly, it didn't curl that much. What do you think?
Yes, this can be to a number of reasons. Maybe she wasn't on the brim or flicked it with her hand. So pretty much anything can be the reason for this. We can't really judge. Yeah, it's surprising because you wouldn't think that it's quite a gap to where she wanted to end up. So I would expect it to be a bit closer than that.
Lite dämpad. Ja! Ja! Fort! Öka! Kom igen! Kom igen! Kom igen!
Kör!
Bra! Bra Cissi!
Det är bra så.
So there we go.
All right, Deb, bury it.
So this is now Debbie McCormick trying
To do exactly the same
Fine,
shot
no
as
line.
was attempted before.
No
Come
line.
around the guard and
No
sit,
line.
if possible,
Fine.
on the so-called
No.
T
5,
line,
6.
the line which crosses the
Gonna
house,
go back here.
horizontally,
Yep.
to be shot rock and be hidden behind the guard with backing.
Yep. Yep.
one again. Huh? Interesting.
Again, too much ice, I would think, at this stage.
Samma.
Den var lite dämpad. Men det sa ni va?
And Annette Norberg just going to remove it again.
So this is Sissi Östlund.
Samma sak. Dämpa.
Nej!
Ja, gör inget. Ja, ingenting.
Ja.
Den ligger kjapp.
Ja!
Nej, det går inte. Det är bra.
So what do you think?
All right, Deb.
They would prefer that the blue rock would turn a bit on the right side, right?
Yeah, it depends. If it ends up before the T line,
Just stay here?
then it's good.
Yeah.
And if like this, it is difficult also for them because they have the problem now that if the American team manages, so Debbie McCormick manages to play the perfect hit and roll,
9.5.
they are hidden and
9.5.
begging, so you can't really get to that
Clean.
stage.
Yep.
Yes.
Whoa. Yep.
10.
Whoa. 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 Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
All right, nice shot, Deb.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Nice shot, Deb. Good throw. Sorry.
Well, we have shown you now the question and comments. We are happy if you have any suggestion, any comments
Det känns-
about
det känns
the
svårt att
curling
komma ut
game,
där.
questions,
Hon kommer ju ha det här
whatever,
draget.
live at curlingchampionstour.org. We are happy to answer your
Jag kan tycka
questions.
att den där är bra.
We can maybe ask
Man rör
about
ut den här, men
the
risken är
city
ganska
of
stor att
Bern.
man lägger
They
upp
have a
någon
question about Bern,
dubbel.
kind of
Jag tycker
guides
det är
for
bra.
Bern as well, right, Bastian?
Lämnar jag
Well,
liksom den här då.
for my part, not living in Bern, but being from Bern, yes, to a certain extent I am. But certainly we're here for the curling, not for to promote the capital.
Nästan som man vill försöka få
Well,
ganska
very
tunn på
important.
den
We
så
have
att den
to
får lite...
let the door open for all kinds of questions. I mean, not the questions about the players, but the questions about the curling and whatever. Now we have an interesting situation that
Försöka träffa ganska
Annette
tunt på den.
tries to...
Och rulla upp lite.
What do you think? She tries to wick or what she will try to do
Svårt att
now?
hitta på något riktigt bra slag känns det som.
I don't know what she is
Det
actually
kommer ju
trying.
ingen, alltså de har ju försökt att gå runt där. Alltså det
There is several things you can do.
Hitta spåret runt där.
she could play the race takeout to remove the red in the back, but she could also just hit her own and jump behind the guard.
Yeah.
Nej, vi får försöka spela ett lite enklare slag och så sen låta dem göra det svåra.
Yes!
Looks more a tap right on the right one.
It's quite quick, so I would think so, yes. Yeah.
Ara, det är bra Anette.
So no
I think
risk.
the way to get in
So
is
Try it.
looks
Oh,
comfortable. They have 3 rocks in the house, so definitely
know.
it's nice
Yeah.
like that.
We've
Like you
tried
think
this
here?
how many times, right?
I was out on
So
that.
Erica
We were
Brown
here
tries,
and you were wide open
a
with
draw.
tons of, like, I guess
Now
here.
I think they will adjust the eyes a little bit, huh?
Yeah, certainly. After coming up wide twice,
Alright.
they will certainly adjust it and now try to finally manage to get the stone in there. So and still
What did,
keeping up the
Deb
possibility to score a deuce, which
What
would
Deb
also
throw?
be the
98?
lead for the
Yeah,
for the
90.
moment.
What do you think?
98? 90.
90? Okay.
Nine.
Close.
Got 80.
Yep.
I know, Lee. I know, Lee.
Yes. Gotta go.
8.
Hard line.
8, 9.
Okay. You're on the
Yep.
third. Yep.
Okay.
Stay on it, Jess. Stay on
Yes.
it. Yep. Rolling in. All the way hard. Hard, 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 hard.
All right.
Well, now it happens that sometimes you correct the eyes, you correct the weight of the rock, and now maybe it touches a bit the guard.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on,
curled a
push
bit
up.
too much. And yeah, the call for the Swedish team is clear. Remove everything that's possible to be counting at the end.
Yes! Wow! 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 Bara rent! Ligger utsida! Bra.
Bra.
Bra Anette!
You want to play the same path, or you want to just do this? Leave it there?
Yeah, you can take a little more. I mean, we got to get to.
Same draw.
Maybe a first situation where they discuss.
How do I play the same line
Interesting.
so I know the weight? Right?
We've only thrown inside out this end.
Yeah.
They threw a bunch of draws here. Like, Annette threw her draws. Don't you think? You want me to throw the same path? I will.
Yeah, I like the same path. I like the same
Do you?
path.
Yeah.
We know the weight for it.
What was my weight? Back 8?
Back
Back 8.
Yeah, back 8.
Same path. Same path.
So I was wondering why
Just
they
a
would
pinch
come now
more.
from this side, and now I think Eric is
little
saying
more.
that she tries again the same like before.
Yes, in curling, it's well, it's kind of the easiest thing to do if you can play twice the exact same shot, because you know how much the rock will curl,
Yeah.
how hard you have to play it, and if you would play now from the outside in towards the button, it would maybe make the scoring area a bit bigger, but you don't know how much it will curl, and you wouldn't know either how hard you have to play it because there was not many rocks played out there.
Line's good. Line's good. Yep, you're right. Hard for line now.
Hard for everything.
Yep, come on. They're holding the line. The line's good.
Pull, pull.
Yep, yep, yes!
Hard.
Yep, yep. Yep. Stay on it. Go, go, go.
Well, there we
Good
go.
job.
Nice
Sorry,
shot.
Annie.
So, Team United States, Erica Brown is having now 1 red stone, so it means it's 1-1. The hammer goes again to Team Sweden of Annette Norberg. 1-1 after 2 ends. Here is the curling champions tour of the International Bern Ladies Cup. We're pleased. My name is Mark Staley and Bastian Wies. Having a nice game. Now we're getting into the 3rd end. So maybe we can talk a bit about the roads. I mean, they have played already 5 games. So
Jag tänker på han gubben. Har du sett han som liksom lägger upp hela? Det är jätteroligt.
it seems that the United States, Erica Brown, has played several times against Swiss teams. For instance, they have beaten Dübendorf, our Swiss team, and then they have beaten another Swiss team of Uzwil. And just today in the afternoon they had played against Canada of Skip Webster. They have won by 7-3. While looking about the Swedish team, they have the road of them was
Two's okay.
going
3.
Whoa.
playing against Canada,
Line's
Skip
good.
Claybrink, then against Denmark, Nielsen. Both games have been won, and the 3rd one they played against a young team of Uzwil. So in the 4th game, just this afternoon, this morning, they had a very tough game against Arau, the team Swiss with Skip Tirinzoni, where they lost 6-3. So as we said in the beginning, nothing. I mean, whenever the winner will go and play into the quarterfinal tomorrow morning, while the loser will play just after that game again at 8:30 Swiss time PM.
Bra linje. Yep.
Ja! 5-6!
Yep.
Bra fart! Inte för fart!
Nej.
7!
Maybe a word to the tournament here in Bern, the Ladies Cup. It's a really interesting participation of many foreign teams. We have 4 Canadian teams. We have 3 Swedish teams, 3 Russian teams. It's incredible to have just a kind of international tournament here in Bern. What do you think?
Yes, it's really great. Bern being such an exceptional ice rink, and hosting a tournament like this with Olympian participants, world champions, and what else they have won all over the years. This is just amazing. What we see here is really women's curling on top level, the best of the best, one could say. And we're really glad to have such a great field of participants here.
Atta girl. Good judge, guys.
Well, checking the mails, we got some mails from Albert from Canada, just saying hello to us. Hello, Albert. Said it's nice to watch the game. And we got another message from the States, from Doris, saying good morning. Well, good morning is now 12 o'clock their time. But it's nice that we have some audience. I say everybody, welcome to this game of Team Brown against Team Norberg. Getting now into the 3rd end. Well, now it gets a bit more interesting. Basti, what do you think now?
Well, putting up the guard first is certainly the first way to make the game a bit more offensive, and one right behind there is also a good way of putting pressure onto your opponent. And Norberg now nicely manages to come around this guard as well and put another rock onto this shot stone pretty much. Will be pretty difficult to remove that one without removing the red one.
So Jessica is trying now to
Lots of room.
using a 10 feet stone, or what do you think she will put it?
3, just 2, 3.
Front of the house, or it will be in the house? That one.
Yep. Yep.
Bottom line.
Yep.
She will probably not play it.
3.
Well, she doesn't play it right into the house. I'm not sure whether she wanted that. There is more than one possibility to play. You can put another one right on top of the blue one, or you can just place the second guard as she just did.
So it's always that Annette Norberg tries to split up, open
Gillar vi
the
klippa
house.
båda?
Ja, det tycker jag.
Yep. 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 Nej. All right, they wrap.
It was tough, huh? 2 inches
Just
past.
misses. Just misses.
Well, you think that there was the intention? I think the first goal was just to open the end, right? I mean,
Yes,
you open the
certainly.
guard.
That's certainly true. Because if you have last rock and you get stuck up with too many rocks in front of the house, especially in the center, you will have difficulties to score in the end, especially if the opponent is lying short rock, as the US team is lying right now.
Clean.
2, 3. 2.
4, 5.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you right in?
Yeah.
It's 5.
Whoa,
Corner
whoa,
3 is a 7.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
You want it 7? Where do you want it?
It's just 4.
You're on it.
Well,
Not
seems a
ideal.
bit long.
Yes, indeed. Not quite what she wanted to. Now, exactly what Annette Norberg is showing here is possible, that you can get behind the guard, and middle stone will be available again over the blue stone. So the advantage is on Annette Norberg's side at the moment, but she got to make use of it, of course.
But here the weight must be really
Vi
correct
känns lite
that you get exactly what she wants.
Plus.
And you see already now she said it's on the right side. I think it needs to curl a lot that she get the point. And now I think is something not what she was really looking for.
No, she was certainly not looking to remove her own stone. Now the USA has the momentum on their side, of course. As said, you gotta make use of your advantage.
So this 9-9
Alright,
means
Mick.
not only don't touch, means now this was not a good stone.
Yeah.
Well, possibly, but when they're running down the sheet, it's possibly the reason that they are not supposed to sweep.
Well, the interesting thing was right from the beginning. I mean, she didn't got to the broom. I mean, what Annette was showing was far too right. So it was the stone actually was already gone in the beginning, right?
Yes, there was nothing they could have done about it.
Wait, whoa.
There is not like really a technique to make a stone curl
Wanna line
much
them
more
up? Well, no, it's overcurling. Can you clean
to
it?
support the
I want to clean it.
your own goals.
Just let it stop.
And here we
Nice
have,
shot.
of course, the perfectly put up guard. For
Well,
the
it
US
brings
team.
now right away, one stone brings now Annette Norberg's team a bit under pressure. It's obvious they have to open up the house again, but it's not that comfortable anymore. Okay, she can, with a straight takeout, it's possibility to take 2 rocks out of the house.
You're possibly able to remove the guard as well as the 2 shot stones if you hit it exactly in the right spot.
Yup! Nee!
Nej!
Ja!
Fan!
And she does it
Oh,
just
that
right.
it was
Beautiful.
Perfect. Perfect.
All the stones are out of the house. Perfect.
Ah.
Väldigt
Ja.
fint.
6, 7. Yep. Yep. Yep, the line. Yep. Room.
7.
Yep.
7. 8.
Room. Yep.
Line on lead.
Room. Room.
So this tremendous stone was from Sissi Östlund.
Yes, but as we can see now, it is not the perfect stone because the middle is still closed. So there is still a guard. So the US team had no problem to come around this guard again and just put up another shot rock, as beautiful as the first rock
Well,
was.
nothing is perfect, this is true, but still I think it was a nice shot.
Yeah, it certainly was, and it was certainly a shot which was necessary.
Yep.
Push!
Yep.
Push!
Yep.
Kör!
Nej, åt sidan.
Kör!
Alright, det är bra. Straight guard, I think so. That's about right. That feels best to me. I think you can pull it over at the end. I think just. Just a guard.
Okay.
Okay.
It's fast. 4?
You want 2,
For
you
the
want
guard?
3?
4 for the guard.
I think 2.
Okay. For you.
Sorry, so what? For the guard, 4?
One.
Gotta curl wait, Annie, if you can.
Oh, we can wait. We
Gotta
can
curl.
wait.
One,
You
two.
can go if you
Me,
need
me,
to.
me.
At the end. Yep, gotta go. All the way.
After this clearing,
way.
uh,
All the
the
way. You
US
gotta
team
go.
looks to
Gotta
close the
keep
gap
going.
again to protect their
going,
own stone,
far as you
so
can,
they
far as
might
you
have
can,
the
far as you can.
possibility in
Yep,
the
yep.
end of this third end to score one by stealing, but there's still quite big a port open to play through for the Swedes.
Det känns ju svårt att komma på insidan och rädda kvar den här. Jag tycker
Yeah,
vi
it's
gör
strange
det.
because
Okay.
we had a bit the impression that the red stones
Nej,
are a bit
precis.
different in the curl.
Normalt.
I mean,
Jag tror att det
before
curlar
we have
lite
seen
mera
several
på den här
occasions that
andra.
the rock didn't curl
Ja.
too much, and this time now we feel a little bit it was not enough.
Den är också bra.
We have to see exactly where she put the broom. I mean, she probably put it far outside, so maybe
Den ligger ju
in that
laddat
case
ner
it was
där,
too
men vi
much
får hoppas
out.
att den lägger sig lite snett
Possibly
eller
it can
någonting.
also always be a player's mistake. That is also always a possibility.
Det känns bra.
We can't really tell. The skip is probably the only person who can really judge that.
Mål! Ja! Wow! Ja! Ja! Hårt! Kör! Hårt! Okej. 9,5.
Yeah, I think it's better. Makes her shot harder if we can do it. You want to throw 9.5 just to get through the hole?
I think so. Like we played this shot quite a bit last game, just pretty straight.
Hers just moved.
No, but that's
You
it's
want-
half of us.
I think there.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
No.
I wouldn't throw an intern there. I think that's me. If it's going, just let it go.
Okay, now they have decided. After an interesting talk, I think about a 9.5.
Just 9.5.
Take
I'm gonna
out.
try and go Jess's way.
Yeah, the first goal will certainly be to hit this rock out, so there will be no chance for Annette Norberg to score more than one. And in addition to that, it would be great for Team USA if they could roll behind one of those guards and get protected, so Annick Norberg won't be able to blank the ends, which means making 0 points.
9.5.
Put it out.
To keep
Hang on.
hammer.
9.5.
Close. Whoa, whoa, right off.
It's running on that line.
No, no.
Well, it looks a bit to a blank end. Now Annette Norberg will try to draw it behind those guards.
I wouldn't think so. Wouldn't she not just play it through, since this is the last rock? She doesn't have anything in play. So what Annette Norberg is doing now is playing a takeout, not to score at all in the end. The reason for that is keeping the hammer, and for the next end can be of use if she has an opportunity to score 2. That would be better for her than just taking 1.
Yeah.
Just a little up. Think for weight.
9.5.
This is sometimes where
She's
the,
not
I kind
10.
of gave her a little.
let's say
Yeah.
people
It's
not so
9.5.
familiar with curling, they would maybe
Yeah,
not
long
understand.
time
But
away.
this,
I think,
is, as
in
you
the-
said, Bastian, is very
Okay.
good explanation, because in curling the last rock is very
Där tar vi den här
important that you better keep it.
De är ju
They're just,
jätteduktiga på att dra.
getting for
Men
one
så
rock.
jag tror att vi ska nog, kan vi
Well,
välja
that
så
means
tror jag
now
att det är
we
bättre
have
för dem att
seen
slå
these
på
3 ends
ryggen
is
liksom
1-1
här.
after
För det
3
är farligt
ends.
att lämna de där
Still very
runddragningarna.
interesting here at the
De
Curling
de
Champion
limmar ju
Tour,
dem, så att jag tror att vi,
this exciting
absolut. Men att vi
tournament of the International Bern Ladies Cup. We're going to switch now to the other scoreboards, because we have here the other groups. In Group C, that's the Czech Republic playing against Scotland. This is 3-2. Scotland, who just played an interesting game in losing against Arsenal of Team Canada. So the score is 3-2. Group C.
On the sheet number 2, we have last year's champion of this tournament, Bern Imoveris, down 3-1 against Team Denmark Nielsen. They are playing in the B Road.
So the winner will qualify again to the quarterfinal, while the loser will continue playing, very similar to our game. This is the Group C of Sweden and Canada. Well, there was 3 rocks in the first end. So they are playing here in the C group.
On sheet 4, we have a matchup of 2 really young teams. Basel Regio just joined the World Tour pretty much. They played a lot of juniors, won a couple of junior championships in Switzerland, and they're playing now against juniors from today, which are also looking at the moment to win juniors. It's Glarus Bern.
So the winner of these 2 teams will play right away after at 8:30 p.m. and still have the possibility to qualify for the quarterfinal. Then we go to Group C. Japan against Scotland is 2-1. So here again, the winner will play right away at 8:30, having the possibility. And this is a German team.
German battle.
Yep.
Daniela Driendl against Andrea Schöpp.
So here the same. Andrea Schöpp is leading 2-0, and if she wins this game, she would have to play right away at 8:30 p.m. as well. So interesting, right? I mean, they play and they all have the possibility to get into the quarterfinal. So it's certainly very tough games now, very important games. And we go here to
European champion Anna Sidorova against our Chinese guests, the team from w.bern. Sidorova is leading them 2-1.
So the Russian team of Sidorova lost the first game yesterday morning against the young Swiss team of Uzwil, and then they had 2 straight wins, and then lost again against the Swiss team of Yeki. But you see, they should recover all the time, and they have the possibility. If they win now 2 straight wins, they would go and play again tomorrow morning. But it's still a long way to go.
That is true, but it is certainly an advantage of the triple knockout system. Here it's even a quadruple knockout system with a consolation cup, so you're not out if you lose one match.
Well, this is a question I got now. What is exactly this triple knockout? How can you explain this triple knockout?
It is pretty much at the start you have a number of teams and you make up matches for the first round. Then a couple of the half of it will win and half of it will lose. The losers go to the B road. The winners will stay in the A road where everybody starts. If a team who loses the first game enters the B group road and loses again, then they will enter the C road. Once you're in the C road, you have to win all the games to qualify. If you lose again, if it's a pure triple knockout system, you're out of the tournament. There is no further games. Here we have with the D road, the so-called consolation cup, where also those teams losing 3 matches have the possibility to play some more games.
Yeah, because next, when at 8:30 we're gonna see 4 games in this so-called D road, which is certainly interesting. I think anyway for any Swiss team here is very interesting to gain experience in such an international team. So it's most welcome that they can participate in any, let's say, D or C or road. I mean, we have now for the moment the team Aarau, Swiss team of Tirinzoni, who is qualified now for the quarterfinal. So far, this I think is now the only Swiss team, if I'm not wrong, but we will see now, because now at the moment 2 more teams will qualify, and again at 8:30 there are 2 more teams. So at the end there will be 8 teams, and one of them is certainly as the Swiss team of Tirinzoni. This is a big advantage, because the Swiss team of Aarau of Tirinzoni actually had 4 straight wins. So they played the last game at noon today, so they can relax now, let's say till tomorrow morning, which is a huge advantage when you see now other teams playing 2 or 3 times more to achieve the same morning game tomorrow morning. I mean, Bastian, you know that too. You played sometimes many games as well, right?
Yeah, it certainly gets to you with time, physically, but also mentally. It is not easy to keep the concentration up for such a long time, for so many games, and it's certainly an opportunity, an advantage if you can relax a couple of hours, if you maybe don't have to play an afternoon and an evening, and then are just ready for the quarterfinals on Sunday morning. And yes, this is certainly an advantage you have if you go through the A road with straight wins.
I think you mentioned a word which was very important, saying this mentally. I mean, this is true in curling. Maybe there's not this kind of physical effort we may play in other, or we can see in other sports, but the mental stage is very important, I think.
Yes, it is certainly very important. But not to forget, if you're not physically fit, you're not going to perform well either, because you won't be able to keep your concentration up. Physical fitness is actually the basis of any mental strength.
That is absolutely true. That is true. Well, you will after this game finish. I think you're gonna make a marathon around Bern. I heard, no?
No, I actually have to stay here to make accommodations for one more match, and then we can talk about that.
Okay, that will be about 11 p.m. Well, feel free. Bern is a beautiful city for a marathon. So coming back to the game, well, it's now a kind of bit of hit and stay, and I think not many risk at the moment taking of both teams. So yeah, I mean we have 4 more ends to go, so it's obvious that now is kind of careful game. Huh?
Yes, especially for Sweden, it is now important not to just throw everything forward. They have last rock, so they have every advantage on their side pretty much. If they keep the game simple, they might be able to get in the end an easy score of a deuce or even more, which would help them certainly in winning the game. And Erica Brown is certainly not looking to get into such a situation, so at least not at this stage, because it's too early in the game to risk too much.
Watch out for the camera legs.
Got it.
Legs. 9.5, 9?
9.
Well, we have again the question comments. So far we get some emails saying hello to us. This is nice that we get some response from people all over the world. Mostly welcome.
Yep.
Because we have seen that now inquiries are even from parts of the world which we would not even think that they play curling, but this is true that curling is getting very popular now in countries. I have seen very interesting projects in the east of Europe where they try to establish a curling community, and this is very interesting. It's very pleasant to see that development in the curling.
Yeah, this is certainly great that curling expands all over the world. For example, Romania is a perfect country to show this. They've not had any curling a couple of years ago, and now they start to build a community, or they have started to build a community. And it is great if we get new curlers from new countries, because that will make the international competition even bigger and even harder. And that's what curling makes more attractive, and so more important for sports in general. And so curling won't always be always behind all those mainstream sports. Maybe one day. Also a dream of a curler, I suppose.
Well, Annette Norberg is the example. She's a 2 times Olympic champion. I think in the Olympic Games it's very important that curling has been established, and now is taking a nice coverage. It's still quite a young sport for Olympic sports. I mean, if I'm not wrong, it's about 20 years ago there's the first curling Olympics. So this is certainly important that curling sport can establish in all parts. Well, we have to say that I don't think so we can establish a curling where the weather is a bit too hot, where we still need ice, though we know now in some countries they have halls like snow, and outside is 40 degrees.
I mean, you see it at the example Switzerland as well. I mean, here in Switzerland there are a couple of curling rinks which have ice during the summer. For example, Baden, even if there is 35 degrees outside, there is still ice you can play on. Maybe a bit different, ice with maybe a bit other attributes than you're used to, but doesn't make a difference. You can still play curling even with 35 degrees outside, and it's beautiful to get in there. It's as good as an ice cream.
Yeah, but then you have to pay the electronic bill on time, because you see, like today we had a small mishaps with the electricity. So when you have 35 degrees outside, I suppose that you need a lot of energy to keep the ice down. Well, talking a bit about the ice, there's a special temperature the ice needs. I mean, every ice is a bit different, and I just think that the surface, the temperatures, they are different, let's say, on the ice or a bit above the ice.
I was going to throw half, but I think we should tighten it up.
Yeah.
If you think of that guard,
Of course,
it's
I
not
mean,
even
in
a
this
play.
curling rink, the higher you
Really.
get, the warmer it gets.
real.
huh?
I think a little less.
At the top, you,
That's good.
I don't know, you might even get room temperature.
Okay, half,
But the
let's try and get
temperature in
under.
general is
Okay.
very
Yep.
important for a curling rink. If it's too hot, the ice will melt, obviously, and then you just play through water, which is not going well, usually, and you have no pebble left, which prevents stones pretty much from curling.
Forward. No, no.
And
We're up.
yes,
Whoa.
certainly temperature, but also humidity, and all these other little factors are totally essential for ice making.
No.
Well, you just mentioned the word pebble. Maybe you can explain what is exactly the pebble.
Pebble are little drops of water which are put onto the ice. A curling sheet is never completely flat. There's always small water drops put on it, and this is actually responsible for the rock to curl.
Okay. So coming back to the game, I think Team Norberg will try to take out. I think they try to take both as last rocks. So maybe she tries to do a double takeout. I mean, in order to achieve the blank end.
Nej! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
She
Okay.
tried to hit and stay and rolled out. So this is a steal for
Right in.
Erica Brain's
nice
American
job.
team.
Nice job. Nice job.
So in order to understand the
Nice
steal
job, nice
means
job.
now that the Team of America, Team US has to get a stone because they didn't have the last stone, right?
Yes, that is completely true. You score usually when you have last rock because you got the advantage of last rock. You're the last person to change something in the house, and if you don't manage that, then it's called a steal because you, did it somehow, maybe even sneaky because you were really good at hiding your stones.
Well, that means the new score 2-1 for Team America. That means they begin again now, and certainly Team Sweden will try to do at least two rocks, maybe the next end. I mean, it can change a bit now the strategy of play, yeah?
Yes, it certainly can. It's only an 8-end game, so you have to see that you don't get you're not down too many points too soon, because if you're a couple of points down, you have no chance of getting back in only 8 ends, which means now 3 ends to go, and no, 4 ends to go. And I wouldn't think that they will be a total aggressive game right now, because it's only a 1 point which the US is leading the Swedish team by, and this is not that big a problem. But it's certainly something Annette Norberg will take into consideration when planning the tactics.
Shot.
This is a question we got
Räkna med att det är fullet ut dit
now
också, va?
that there's a stone of Team America in the house, and now the question comes why they would not do a takeout now, the blue one, why they do a guard.
Annette Norberg decided in this end to try to go for a deuce, so score 2. And if you just take out the US-American stone, then you will have the problem that Eric Brown is just going to decide, well, I'm just going to remove the Swedish stone as well. And if that happens all end long, you are not going to score more than 1, if you don't decide to go for a blank in the end. And you could do that for another end maybe, but then at some point you have to really attack because you're 2-1 down.
Because now the answer comes right away from Team Brown. She's doing now a guard.
It's now she's trying to keep the game in the middle of the sheet. So Annette Norberg can't put her stones to the side behind her corner guard as she just played it. What Eric Brown is putting up is a so-called center guard, and she's trying now to make it as difficult for Annette Norberg to get rocks into play and to be shot at the same time.
Helt okej att gå i den där också.
So Sarah Carlson tries to take it out, but
Igenom! Hack!
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 Japp! Japp! Nej!
Kör.
Bra Sara,
Bra
fint!
Sara!
was a nice weight of the.
That was a so-called tap back, not completely removing the opponent's stone from the game, but putting it behind the T line, which is the line which crosses the house. Because if now the American team plays the takeout and is not as accurate, then the blue stone might end up on the red stone in the back of the house and still keep its value as a possible counter.
So I think the Americans try to do again a kind of hack weight takeout, like as we said before.
Clean, close.
That's nice.
Go. Okay. Atta girl, Jess.
Also rather short takeout weight. Probably looked for a little roll behind the center guard, the one in the middle.
Fick jag precis kant för fota?
Ja.
Jättebra fart! Ja! Nej! Nej!
Okej.
Det är bra.
So this one was a bit more weight, but I think the idea was to do a kind of double takeout with the right one.
Possibly was. Might also be that she just said, well, let's just play the hit and roll, because if they are dead buried behind the corner guard, that would be a good position for them as well. They would be shot rock, and Erica Brown would have difficulty to get to this rocket at all.
I gave it.
Line's good!
I gave it some.
4, room! 4, 5,
Line around.
4. All the way, yep, all the way. All the way. Hard! Yep! Hard! Yep, come on. I got it. Great sweeping.
Nice job, Deb.
Shot, Jess.
Jättebra fart. 6. 6, 7.
Yep! Yep!
7.
Yep! Ja! Hårt! 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 Räcker, bara fart.
Bra spel Sabina.
Det är bra.
That was an interesting rock. I mean,
Well, if Annette Norberg wants to score in this end, she has to put some granite into the house, because if she doesn't, she will not be able to put them up at all. This one was a bit too long.
yep.
Cross the T line, something you usually don't want to. If you want to put a counter into the house, and now Team America has the chance to just put one right on top of that.
6.
Go if you can, a lot of room. Stay close.
4, 5.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard. Yep.
Go. Come on, Jess.
Whoa. Whoa.
Nice weight.
98.
Well, again, the question about the curl. Did he curl it too much?
I would think it was a bit too short for what she wanted, but yes, it certainly did curl too much. You can see that if she passed the first one, she would have at least hit the second one. So yeah, either the ice or the throwing wasn't quite as accurate as needed for this rock.
5, 5, 6. Japp! 4, 5. Japp! Ja! 5, 4, 5. Ja! Här! Japp! Nej! 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 Oh! Nej! Nej. Nej. Okej, det är bra.
So the rock had a good line, but at the end, I was surprised about the strong curl.
Yeah, that's quite often the case. In the end, a rock really curls, and the last 2 meters curls like far more than it did the whole way it was going. And
Not bad.
so this is what happened just now. It was also a bit too short for what she wanted as well.
hitting the
So
top.
if she
Play this one?
came up a
Even
bit
if we take our
longer,
red
it
open,
might have
you know,
gone
a little.
past it.
Let's listen now what they will be. What is their discussion?
Running
Our red one.
the top one?
Top blue one, yeah.
I don't like the blue one there. I gotta know that
Blue
much.
on the red, and the blue's still there.
Like,
Well, Bastian, now what are the
it'll
possibilities?
jam, I think, if we
Well,
hit
America now
Well,
has
maybe it goes
a bit of
right
a
over
problem.
it.
They don't want Annette Norberg to score more than one
It'll be right there.
with hammer, so they can now
Running it?
try to
Our red?
hit
I know,
the
I'm not
front
a huge fan of
blue
that.
one,
I'd rather hit the
and might
blue.
even get the second blue one as well. And if not, they can still get to it. The problem
You know,
is just
even
if
it
they
might be
do
direct
that,
onto the back one, though.
Annette Norberg
Yeah,
still
even
has
if
a
it hangs out.
a port
Yeah,
to go
but I mean,
through.
even
It
if
might
we,
And they
actually
could
push the
also
red
go
one
over
out
their
without
own
the
rock,
where we
just
can
lying
use it, that's
beside
what
the
I
blue one,
As long as that blue one doesn't stick around.
Sorry,
and
Jess.
try to push that one further along
Well, I'm thinking, like,
to
what do you think? Like, board?
eventually be shot
Yeah,
rock
I'm
or
not-
even remove the blue rock. That's
For what?
but
I like
probably
board
the
in this
less
spot,
likely
but-
possibility.
Are you worried it won't go out?
Yeah, I just want to make sure it goes out.
Okay.
So we hit too much.
Yeah, if we hit the red one.
Yeah.
10?
Okay.
And the blue one.
So I think finally they have decided
Oh,
You got it.
for this one, huh? Okay.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Tons of room.
No, 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 no. Watch that, Jess.
Go. Get it. Go, go, go. All right. Nice shot, Deb.
and it just misses in the back. Team Sweden gets a bit lucky there.
Ja, jag tar mig igen bara.
Här är andra.
Samma fart. Lite mer rotation bara.
Japp, samma fart.
Det är bra linje.
Gärna curla, vänta.
Bara fart.
Vänta, igång.
Behöver köra.
Gärna curla.
Ni måste vänta.
Åh, nej.
big scrub, but just not enough.
Well, maybe, yeah, it's true. It should be a bit
Change
more.
the angle up, even if we could probably
But
hit
did
it
you
all
see
the way
they
over
waited
here.
quite long before
I guess we'll
they
open
still
that
wanted
side
the
up.
curl must come before maybe they
Might be able
broke
to
it
get to
hard.
those.
Yeah, the problem is if you sweep too early, it stays
Or we
too
could come
straight
around.
and will
Split.
would have jammed into the
Well, I
into
think
the
hit as much as you
left
can.
red guard
Yeah.
from this perspective, and this would
think so. I
not
think
lead
that's the
to
shot.
anything
Try and
they
lock in second and here somewhere.
they wanted. So they rather have that.
So if I
You
was
can
just
still
playing a
push
come
that
around.
if you
What's
need
the
to
speed in
with
this
a,
spot?
with a last drop
Same, same.
What's that?
or a second last
Not as
to
fast
put
as
more
here, I
pressure on
think.
Team USA. So it's not a
Hit
bad
us
shot
with
at
the
all.
blue one?
It's actually quite
Well, I
useful.
think we push it to here so they can't. Push it across the center line so that they can't. You can't nose it anyway, so I think probably in here.
Okay. Are we tapping? Yeah. Split, tap. I mean, I think like 80. Back 8 weight. Let it curl as much as it can.
I think the weight's the same
Yeah.
as it's been.
Okay.
7?
Yeah.
80?
Yep. Yep.
Easy then. Easy.
Nine only.
No!
Or 10.
Whoa!
11.
Close.
Weight's just 9.
Clean. I missed one, Andy. Oh, yep. Whoa! Whoa.
Well,
Great throw. Great throw.
I think
Good job. Nice weight. I
what
like.
she tries to explain before it is it hits the nose, but probably she will not get shot with it. I mean, it's good because she forces Team Norberg to ride to maybe ride one blue one that she get the last rock again for the next end.
Well, that is certainly her goal to do that because a blank end is not achievable anymore. If she gets really lucky due to a mistake from Anna Norberg, she might even be able to steal one. But
Vad sa du?
now the advantage is certainly on the Swedish side. If Anna Norberg
Jag
puts
vet
the
inte
second
riktigt
one in
vad det är
there,
för is där, för
she's
hennes
quite
gick-
likely
såg ut
to
som
score
en
two.
skala, men gick väldigt rakt. För det curlade ju där
Mina som jag har
förut, men
rundat, så när de väl kommer närmare och börjar greppa då kommer de lite grann. Men
tror du att det där är för lite is för mig eller?
jag tror att det är bra is.
Whoa!
Jag vet inte riktigt vad. Nej. Okej.
It's a bit short, huh? This rock.
Yes, that was quite a miss for Anna Norberg.
Right back line.
Now,
we might open it
The
up,
chance
but
is on
it's
the
probably worth the
American side again.
What's
What
the
can they
matter?
do?
At least I could go wide and
Is it
place
possible
that
to
in,
get
but that's pretty
through
hard.
that port? What do you think?
Yeah,
Yeah. Let's play like a.
but let's say you get through
Yeah, I don't think I need
something
a.
like that.
Yeah.
I think it would hit this one
So
through the curl,
worst-
right?
let's just
This is
think about
my
worst case.
suggestion because
If I-
it begins to
If
curl
I'm
here
gonna
very
move
strong.
a guard,
So
if I move that
get
guard,
this
it's
one. So
okay.
it's not the point what they try.
Well, she'd play the run, but are we?
I think here could be a possibility.
To tap that one into the forfeit.
We're shot up there.
Come right in. Yeah.
It looks bigger from the other end.
Well, we might as well move it.
Same weight.
Yeah. Or a little more. They thought I had 10 on it. I might add it about here anyway. Okay. It's a half of that. Half of that. You like that? I only hit a quarter, a third of a rock, right?
Same weight as her last one.
Okay. Just come through there and get
Yeah.
that blue one.
So she will try. What was your suggestion to go through?
Yeah, there is enough space to get through there, and if she manages to take
we
that
want
one
hair?
out and maybe even stick around, then Annette Norberg has a real problem.
Same weight.
Because there is not much
Yeah.
space to draw to the button. She would have to
I
do
think that's pretty good.
Yeah, is that a little less ice?
quite
yeah.
a complicated
Yeah,
shot to get there,
Yeah, let's get it.
depending, of course, on the outcome of this one.
Same. Little more. Hard.
We cannot touch the side.
Hard. Hard. Hurry. Go. Hurry. Okay, whoa.
Well, this is the risk because she tries
Dra
to
samma väg då.
do a possibility, but at the same time she opens the house. I mean, now Annette Norberg has a slight better possibility to go now in.
Yeah, so Annette Norberg now certainly has an open
Tangera
up situation, and now has certainly a draw to the foot, which is probably her favorite shot. She plays that usually without a problem.
Jättefin fart! Japp! 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 Kör för fart också! Ja! Hårt!
And the sweepers are all over
Hela
it.
vägen! Kör! 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 Kör!
Well, not quite what was hoped for the Swedish team. Only a single out of this. Just came up a bit short or a bit tight.
Well, that makes the whole situation equal. We are now 2-2, but the last rock belongs now again to Team America.
Remind me to talk to you later.
Certainly very interesting. I think this end shows how sensitive is the eyes. I mean, a little bit too short, the curl right away comes, or a little bit too long. But I think both skip have seen that his eyes is certainly in a level that you have to play really, really carefully.
Yeah, you have to be very accurate because we've seen it on both sides. Slight mistakes, as you said, can lead to difficulties and good situations for the opponent.
So as we said, 2-2 between Team Brown from America against Team
Yummy goodness.
Annette Norberg from Sweden.
Chocolate.
Here at the Curling Champion Tour at the International Bern Ladies Cup. I'm Mark Staley, and with me is Bastian Wies hosting this game. Now we enter the next end. Maybe we will take the opportunities to look for the other scores.
Bra linje, bara köra! Kör för curl nu tjejer, kom igen!
Bra sopat.
Ja, det är jättebra jobbat. Snyggt. Bra. Starkt. Får jag inte lägga på locket, då ska ni fan.
So there we go in sheet number 1, the Czech Republic against Scotland. Well, this looks quite
You can't go after them right now.
a win for the Scottish, so they will advance. How about Bastian, about sheet 2 of Bern?
Denmark with Skipalina Nielsen is leading the last year's champions from the capital here, Bern, with 4-2, but nothing's decided there yet.
Line only. 5. Whoa, room.
There's Sweden and Canada,
Right here.
4-2.
Yep.
That means, yeah, still they just ride the 5th end.
Good shot, Annie.
And here also in the 6th end, Basel Regio with Skip Manuela Sigrist and Claros Bern Juniors. Also 4-2 for Basel, nothing decided yet.
Then we go in C group of Japan against Scotland. Here still open game, 4-3 for Scotland.
On the German battle, we have slight advantages for the team of Andrea Schepp with 4-2, but still 2 ends to go.
And here too, very open game between Russia's the European champion against China, 2-2. So we can see everywhere tough games. It's always because they know the winner advances, the loser can play again. So it decides now
5's all right.
who will play next.
Really? That's a lot more. Okay, and no, it's 1.
I don't think it's gonna curl that
A
much.
lot of ice.
What do you want? Line's good.
Let it curl a little.
Hard. Hard line.
Room!
Room.
Room! Need different weight!
Gotta go. Just 5. Whoa.
Gotta go.
Okay. Yep. 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 Right on it. Yep. Yeah. Lock it on there. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Sorry, I thought that was less.
Well, this is a perfect freeze, huh?
Yes, it's certainly a great advantage if you are in the situation that you have 2 rocks in the house at such an early stage in the end with hammer. Annette Norberg's going to try to split those 2 up and probably even remove both of them if she hits it in the perfect spot. It's possible through raising her own rock at the front of the house. And she just did it.
No, we can't.
Well, everything is clear.
All right, let's go, Jeff.
It's 5.
Was a nice freeze as well, a nice double takeout. So we begin again. Beautiful. Beautiful. This makes curling so excited, having
4, 5.
such nice shots.
3, 4. Line's good. Line.
Take a look.
Room. Needs it. Room. Just 5. Just 5. Room.
3. It's 4.
Come on. Yep.
High.
Yep. Come on. Get it in here. Come on. Go. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Come on. Fully. Fully. Good sweeping.
Yep.
Good shot, Jess. Atta girl.
Sorry, I was trying to tell you.
Here again, we see again the teamwork of curling. I mean, you know that too in your team. It's very important to understand each other.
Yeah, you have to be talking constantly because once you stop talking, something goes wrong usually, because everybody needs to share information the whole time. Whenever a rock is moved, you have to tell your skip how long it is. If you need to sweep from your perspective, and the skip needs to tell you whether you need to sweep from a skip's perspective due to line or not. And this is essential for curling.
But it happened to you once that you have the skip saying sweeping and the other players say not sweeping, so you're in the middle, you don't know what to do.
Well, yes, of course, that happens quite often. For example, if a rock is too long played, and you don't need to, if a draw to the button is played too long, and the sweeper, you're not supposed to sweep it because it's going to go out at the back, and your skip tells you, yes, sweep, because it's going to hit the guard otherwise. Yeah, then you have to be very careful. Then is communication especially very important. You have to tell your skip exactly what is the problem, and the skip has to decide afterwards, sweeping or no sweeping, because he can always say, well, if we touch only a rock slightly, for example, that is, and stick around, that's even better than just running straight through.
So we just saw now that Sweden tried to tap her own stone, and just by an inch it actually touches the red one, but not enough that the red one would leave the house. So now, in other words, it's like having now a guard, which certainly was not the goal of the Swedish team.
No, and on the other hand, it's a perfect situation for Erika Brown's team, and Jessica Schultz has now the chance to put a second one behind the other guard,
It's there.
and which is really close to the house, if she has a perfect weight and line.
Careful, Erica. Sit. Nope. Sit. That's good.
Vad tycker ni?
Ja.
Vad sa du?
Well, maybe
Rocco?
according to their comments, rock was a bit too long, or let's say not that what they wanted.
Yeah, they would have loved it if it was exactly on the same line as the other rock they have already in play. Because if you have two rocks exactly on one line, it's really hard to play a double takeout if a double takeout is possible at some point in the end. This is also not a too bad situation, since the house is pretty much split. One rock is in the front left and the other one in the back right when looking from the player's perspective. Here it's also quite difficult to play a double takeout, and you will in every case not stick around when playing the double takeout at all.
Om vi vill spela på tvåan, då kan man ju i så fall dra ända hit ner. Ja.
Jag vet inte, det går inte att komma
Det är ju en dragning så här också, men
det känns inte jätteroligt.
ja, den är svår, men det kanske är okej att frysa den också.
Jag kan tycka att skjutsen är bra.
Skjutsen?
Ja.
Ja.
So they have decided.
They're probably just trying to hit their own blue stone in the front and run it straight back onto the red one in the house. And if they hit it dead on, they will probably just stick around, shot rock behind the guard. Their own they just threw at the guard. And if not, the house will be open, so both rock, this rock will be available again, and just goes through both of them.
Yep.
Me and Felix, right?
Right now, right here.
Me and you, baby. What are you doing?
So, Bastian, what would you do now in this situation for the Americans?
You have now more than one possibility. You can now actually split the house even more if you hit your own rock and put it to the right side a bit, and then
This side, right?
roll behind the guard, a little tap back.
Just a 7.
Or
7,
you
8.
guard your own rock. That's also a possibility, but then you have the problem that Sweden always can come around again. So what they try to do now is just push their own rock, their own left rock, a bit behind the guard, behind the blue rock in the front of the house.
9.
So we'll be protected against any
9.
attacks by the Swedes,
Whoa.
and will be a good counter
9.
for the end.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, for separation. Yep. Oh. Okay.
Hits it a bit too straight here.
Det känns inte
Not
som
what
att
they
man ska
were
spela
looking
den.
for.
Man ska väl bara spela dubbeln, va?
Yeah, they would love that the red stone would take a bit left. Now it's straight, so
Är det träff på den
quite nice
sidan?
for a double takeout.
Ja. Japp.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Well, from the beginning she said yes in a way that I think from the beginning
Where can
it
we put
was not
this?
very well hit
Very well thrown.
direction.
Yes, good skip. See from the start whether a stone turns out well or not. And here you see Annette
5,
Norberg
6.
with all her
Same speed,
experience,
yeah.
seeing from the start, no, that stone is not going to go anywhere near the point I wanted to.
You'd be good
So
with the 90.
she swept it to make
85
sure
maybe.
that it
90.
clears the guard and opens up the situation, so that maybe with a next rock she will be able to
3.
take out those two
Mine's
rocks she
good.
just wanted to be taken out.
Mine's good. Take 4. Mine's good. Room. 5. Room. Room. Whoa, guys.
Wow, the side.
Sit. Sit.
Sorry, Deb. Sorry, Debbie. This side looks like it's slow.
Good shot. It's perfect.
Ja, eller?
Han är dit.
Nu tycker jag att den här känns bättre.
Den känns ju lite enklare.
Ja, den här dragningen är absolut enklare.
Ja. Ja. 80-85 tror jag.
Ja.
Well, now Annette Norberg has an important rock because there are 4 right ones of Team Brown.
Japp! Behöver köra för fart! Bra fart! Bara fart! Bra fart! Bra fart! Ligg emot! Bara fart! Behöver köla! Behöver köla massa! Behöver köla massa! Köla. Ah. Okay.
Did not curl as much as Annette Norberg liked it to.
Okay.
It's up to you. I mean,
ends up second rock, I think, at the moment.
Second,
What do you
yeah.
want to do? Back line.
But still,
think you
certainly
can know that,
removable
right?
for Erica Brown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's wide open.
I think I can throw hack at it. I think it'll move. It's just. I mean, like, I think I can come in here with hack.
Got it. So good. She wants to throw hack at it.
It's gonna run straight. Right?
Yeah.
Is that hack?
Yeah.
Hack, let's see, draw here is about 85, 90,
90.
90.
Okay.
So 80,
75 for hack.
80.
Right?
Right. What? Wait up!
Wait.
Waits up!
Hack. Whoa. Whoa.
More!
Whoa. Whoa. All you can, Deb.
Ay, ay, ay.
Sorry.
This I was not expecting that. Again, not enough curl. Huh?
Yes, maybe 2 times a bit too much ice, and now Annette Norberg has the chance to turn the situation around and maybe even get away with a steal here if she places this stone perfectly.
På förra? Jag hade 87, men det känns kanske... Den är ju okej lite kort.
Snacka mycket fart!
Wow! Inte fart! 8!
Oh. Behöver köra! Kommer nu! Kommer nu! Ja! Kör! Hårt!
Nej.
Hårt!
Sorry, den verkligen stendog.
And they just waited a bit too long.
Well,
Even end.
frankly speaking, Annette Norberg tries to give another opportunity to Erica Brown.
I mean, if you want to play it straight.
Because if she
Just,
get on this blue one, I mean, there are still 4 right stones.
What are we lying? Second, third, fourth,
So as she
fifth.
said,
It's for 5.
Really?
It's for 5. It's for 5.
half.
We have to do this.
Yeah, all right.
So if she makes this shot, this would certainly be the game shot. I'm deciding this game. If she manages to score the
What I did.
4 or 5, depending
What
on
do you
where the shooter
see?
goes.
Just half. Half? Just half.
Show her on the
What
rock.
did I hit last time? I hit almost nose, right? That one up there.
Sorry.
Yeah, but so do you think
Hard
there?
to hear.
Like
She says it's for 5.
I had to cross the last
This one? Yeah, this shot.
So this should be good, right?
All she's got to do is touch it and stay.
Yeah.
Backline weight.
so she said she would like a kind of backline. So in other words,
I know. I mean, I hit 2/3. Or
Yeah, I know.
almost full, right? No.
Yeah.
I rolled.
the
Yeah.
blue rock just
So same
slightly
weight?
would
Yeah. Same
arrive
weight.
Okay.
about this
All right. Let's get it.
level. Well, let's see.
Depends now what weight she decides to use for this takeout, because if you play a slow weight, the chance that you overcurl is big, and if you are not as accurate, you might not get the stone out.
More close! Yeah! Yes! Hurry! Hurry! Go! Hurry! Keep going!
This looks really close, and she does it perfectly.
Perfect.
And now that's certainly 4, maybe 5 even.
Congratulations.
Anyway, they shake hands, and with this, we are at the end of this game with this beautiful shot takeout by Erica Brown. At the end of our coverage of this game tonight, we will be back at 8:30 with another game, and we hope that you will join us again. Thank you very much.
45 minuter till match. Nu finns det mat där uppe. Nu finns det mat där uppe.
So now we will have an interview with winning skip Erica Brown. Let's hear some winning words.
Should I look at you?
Well, Ulrika, very nice, especially the last shot.
Thank you.
I mean, I was still expecting 2 more ends, but one shot can decide everything, right?
Yeah, that was, I'm glad I got a chance to throw that shot again after missing it on the first one or coming out a little full, so it was nice. I knew the ice, so the girls swept it the whole way, so I owe it to them.
Yeah, I mean, it was certainly a very important teamwork that this web. I had the impression that the ends before it was a bit difficult to read the ice.
Yeah, it's a little tricky. There's a few straight spots that get us catch us off guard once in a while, and we get a little confused. But it's good. It's good ice. It's nice and fast, and there's good swing, and we love it.
Well, I think it's not only you who get confused. I think everybody gets a bit confused, right? Well, the good thing is now, tomorrow you can now relax and have a next game tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, so you're looking forward?
Yeah, it's great. We're really pleased we don't have to play 4 games today. So we're happy. We're looking forward to playing tomorrow after qualifying. So.
Well, I hope to see you again. I hope to interview you again, right? Because whenever you win, we will have the pleasure to see you again. All your community at the internet say hello to you too.
That's great. We're glad they were all watching today. We were pretty excited that you're doing our game, and we have great fans at home. So we're excited they got a chance to watch us.
Okay, so thank you very much and have a good night.
Thank you. Thanks.
So good luck
Yeah,
for
thank
your
you
next.
so much.
As I said.